Last couple of attacks by Hawthorn. I mean, the pressure's on, but they've got to think their way through. They've just been really kicking the ball long and deep into their forward line, hoping a forward to get on the end and just a bit of composure to set something up.
Just over 4 minutes of actual playing time remains. Malcheski threw a boot at it, didn't advance the footy, and the umpire will do the business again.
Well, they've got their spare man, Josh Gibson. He's about a kick and a half away. He should really come up so he's within a kick to cut the ball off. Sydney have got numbers around the contest. I'd like to see him just up another 15 metres.
Margin 6 points. Swans in front. Wide of the pack, a chance for Goods. Diving in there with Smith, trying to get to his feet and walk his way out of there. Nothing doing. In fact, it's Shields. And we'll have a ball up.
O'Keefe and Jack are both off the ground at the moment. They've both had a rest for the last minute and a half, so injecting themselves in the game right now.
Up goes Lewis. Likes that third man up roll. Big collision between the superstars. Franklin went to ground, met Goods. Now it's with Smith. Hurried kick down towards the pocket. Going back but not contesting. Hanbury comes to Hodge. Floats one down towards full forward. 2-on-1 down there. Fuopolo did very well. Got a cheeky fist in there and knocked it out of bounds.
That's the best result possible there for the Hawks. Get an opportunity to set up, get on the move.
Savage it was who got that fist in there. Thanks, Bruce.
So Pike, little tap, couldn't quite get it out. They can't get it out, the Swans. Hale, Saul with a quick snap. And he's missed. They're within 5 points. Remarkable match by Saul. He's up to 32, the most ever in a grand final. In the last decade was Simon Black's 39. But 30 plus is red. Look at the wind. You can see it there on the umpire.
And have a look at it, just loading up this close side here, the Swans. This is where structures become so important.
They go long. They go to a 2-on-2. Goods part of that. And Lewis outmarks Bolton. Quick release to Young, and Young's floating ball bounces and a boundary throw in. So a stoppage here. So where's Rioli? Where's Franklin? Where's Bruce?
There's not much space. There's a lot of bodies back there. Errant free kick.
Here's Saul. Saul's left foot kick, and he's kicked a couple of behinds in the last minute or two. So Sydney need to get this ball. They haven't been able to in their last kick-off. What do they do here?
It's going to be tough, Bruce, because as Tom's been saying, Gibson is back in the centre. It's going to take great effort to get it through here.
Well, those couple of behinds, I think, have taken the draw off the table. That was a good kick and a good mark too. Reid has taken the mark. Right half back for Sydney. They lead by 4 points. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. Reid has taken some good grabs today. Not a dominant player, but he's had his moments. From half back, he sends it beyond the wing. Working in front, Gibson trying to mark that one. Follows up, wins his own ball. Paddles it forward under extreme pressure. Lewis on a collision course there. Down goes Hodge, claimed. And the clock continues to run. No, it stops on 2:26 at the interchange gates. Sydney can almost taste their victory now. In front, Parker. Bird smothered off the boot by Sewell. He just has not stopped today. Brad Sewell throwing in. Hale in position, waiting for it to come in, knocks it down to Hodge, scrambles a kick towards half forward. Opportunity for Lewis, onto the loose ball, picking his pocket was Hanbury. Gave it to Kennedy, Kennedy to Shaw.
Shaw runs hard, floats it. O'Keefe takes the mark. They've got a chance in it. Do they roll the dice? O'Keefe does. Can Jenner take the mark? No. They've wasted it.
Hawthorn will have Bruce out the other side.
Yep, that's a poor kick coming in from O'Keefe.
They had Mattner in the middle of the ground.
And this is a big play out wide. Can Birchall turn Mattner inside out? He doesn't. Mattner, does he get the free? Mattner scrambling. He wins the ball, Mattner. Can he bang it back in? It's out of play. Remember the Swans, 4 points over the Eagles in 2005.
Geez, that was good there by play by Marty Mattner. O'Keefe had him on in the middle of the ground. He didn't sulk. He just pushed aggressively across to deny Birchall an uncontested ball.
Well, the tackling between the Swans have had 100 tackles for the first time this season. Pike belts it forward, and Jenner takes a mark. He's a long kick. He is a long kick. He could kick this.
He'll take his 30 seconds before he takes his kick. That they'll allow him about 30 seconds. He'll start to hurry him on shortly. Take the full time. He goes back. He's got
20
the
seconds. He could go all the way here. His 5 brothers and sisters are here today, along with his parents, Peter and Francis. It's high, it's long, it's not quite. The ball bouncing forward. Trying to get a handle on it was Parker. Good tackle by the Hawks. Kennedy was in there, but Hawthorn have got it at the wrong end. They've got to roll the dice now, the Hawks.
Good part of the ground for the Swans, deep in their forward line. They get all the numbers in. They just make sure that they've got the ball back. Lewis Roberts-Thompson's back across the middle of the ground just in case Hawthorn can get that quick kick out.
A grand final from the top shelf. There's the bounce. Both ruckmen hanging on. Kennedy can't emerge with the football, knocked forward by Savage. Hanbury to Malcheski. Is that the grand final? Sydney are premiers. What a snap. What a celebration. What a grand final.
That's one way to ruin a 5-year plan, isn't it?
It is.
I think that Leo Barry was just pushed off the front page. Nick Malcheski's grabbed the mantle, I think, Tom.
Well, Burgoyne grabbed the ball out of the centre when they were headed last week. Look at this reaction. They need one clean break. They need a mark taken, a goal kicked, and do it again. It would seemingly be impossible.
Swans flooded big numbers back, as you would in this situation.
Swans have kicked the last 4 goals of the game. Pike wins the tap. Mitchell fetching it, can't quite get it. McVeigh was brilliant. They've won one grand final in 78 years. Birchall's kicked forward. Shaw, he'll want to remember this one a lot more than the last. He's been great. Reid, back to Shaw, back to Johnson. 1 of 4 from Xavier. Crash, bash. That's the Swans' way. Smith can't quite get it. Buddy held up. Hanbury's been magnificent. Malcheski, 2 goals that he'll never forget. And they're home all right. They've done it. What a team. That culture, the Bloods. That's what it's all about.